Just want to make a video for y'all, give you a little short word, and let you know to hold on to hope. Hold on to hope. You don't have to worry about the answer when you have the solution. See, people spend so much time worrying about the answer to questions that bother them, questions they're concerned with. But if you have the solution, you don't need to worry about the answer. Anything you're worried about, God is innumerable times bigger than what you're worried about. I'd like to use this example. In terms of liquids, a solution is two things that are evenly dissolved. You can't tell them apart. Kool-Aid, tea, that's a solution. You can't see the sugar, but you know it's there. But a suspension, like Italian dressing, you can see the different particles, you can see different things. You need to be a solution. You need to be completely dissolved in God. People don't need to be able to see a separation between you and God. They need to see one. Because again, when you have the solution, you don't need to worry about the answer. Think about the word suspension. You're suspending your faith, suspending your growth, suspending your progress, because there's a predestined plan of greatness for your life. But you have to understand that along with God, you're the solution. There's no need to worry. The only difference between vinegar and a fine wine is how it's stored. So how do you store your faith? How do you store your faith? Because if you're not mixed correctly, if you're not dissolved in faith, trust, hope, then the outcome, instead of being that fine wine, because you grow and become greater in God's grace and mercy over time. But if you start separating your faith from your life, you're going to turn bitter and be like that vinegar. We need to remember that. Also, we need to understand that, back to the image thing, don't put on an image. Be your great self that God created. You're an amazing, wonderful person. God created you. Stop worrying about these images. Misery loves company, and people that aren't happy with themselves love to make you question yourself. They love to make you question yourself and make you doubt your own faith. Matthew 10:36, and I'm paraphrasing here, but it says something to the effect of, sometimes your greatest enemies are in your own house. You need to understand that not everybody wants good for you. You better be on guard about who you let in your life, because people that don't have the solution don't have those answers, and they're going to try to bring you down with them, because they all want everybody to be miserable just as they are. So understand, you need to give your glory and your credit to the one that's always wanted what's right for you, what's best for you, and that's God. And he'll continue to bless and uplift and glorify with and in you. Because people, we live in a world of lies, a world of illusion, a world of fake realities. But if you'll live as that solution and be led by love, God's love, you'll be able to separate fact from fiction. You'll be able to tell the truth, and you'll be able to tell who really wants what's best for you, and be able to weed out people in your life. Because people's going to speak negativity. They're going to tell you can't do those great things. They're going to tell you that you can't accomplish what you want to. But what's impossible with man is possible with God. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. If God be for you, who can be against you? People's going to try to be, but you can't stop God's plan. But you better store that faith correctly so you can grow graceful and grow in grace as a fine wine. And don't be detoured, don't be sidetracked by these negative, lying, false reality people. Because going back to the liquid and solution, it always comes out in the wash, because you're washed in that mercy and grace and kindness. You don't need the world's negativity. So God bless you. Love y'all. Have a great weekend.